Welcome back, gamers. We are going to Planet Daxx now. I kind of put off recording this episode because I kind of hated Planet Daxx, but I mean, it's not as bad as the hacker itself. It's still a pretty cool planet. It's just, I really hate the hacker. But whatever. It's just part of the game.
Al here. The Daxx facility has 2 high-security computer terminals. My information indicates that one of them is somewhere out in the islands.
So Al's giving us a little direction here, because this planet's pretty big. We've got this kind of introductory area, which has a little loop right here. And then we got 2 loops over this way, reminiscent of the style of the first game. Pretty fun. Oh, yeah, that's right. I went back and oh no, I have to do that real quick. Sorry, my bad. I actually went back and I just speed ran through Ratchet and Clank 1, and I got us the Gadgetron discount. So I gotta go back to Starship Phoenix and implement that little feature there. There we go, 10% discount. Now everything's a little bit cheaper, which means we'll have to grind a little bit less. I think armor is still full price, which sucks, but I mean, you know, weapons will be cheaper. We can probably get armor with the money that we save on the weapons. Back to Planet Daxx now. Kind of looks like Europe, Asia, and Africa. Alright, well. So we'll go through this area first. It's not necessary, but, you know, for completion's sake. Forgot about those guys. How can we target that? I don't even know. These guys are pretty tough, but as long as we take them out while they're coming in, I think we can take advantage of the sniper rifle for that. Yeah, see, they kind of fly in from a distance. We can stagger them real nice with the rifle. Alright. Weapons. I'm kind of adjusting back to a game like this. I was playing Persona 3 for like, I don't even know how long. A while. So now I have to get used to these kind of controls again. I feel like that's the biggest difference I've noticed between playing games when I was a kid and playing games now, is that it takes me a little bit longer to adjust back to certain styles of game. Oh boy, oh boy. I did not know that they were all going to come after us like that. Oh cool, they don't see us. Oh, that's so easy. Nice, nice. I was worried about that. I struggled through that part a lot when I played through this when I was little. See, so there are like nerfs and buffs to growing up. Could write a book about that or something. Aging for Gamers. Chapter 1. Nerfs and buffs of growing up. Yeah, let's do it. Let's write a book, you guys. My ability to think things through has increased, while my adaptability has decreased. So I'm a little bit better at planning for situations like that now, and potentially breaking the game a little bit sometimes. But in contrast to that, it takes me a little bit longer to get used to playing different types of games after I've played a different type of game for too long. Makes me a little bit nervous about the stream. I'm recording this before I've done the stream that I started talking about in mid-July. So you can see I try to stagger these episodes out quite a bit. But yeah, that game's pretty rough, and I've only played one game like it, Dark Souls 3, and I don't know how I'm gonna be able to play it. if I'm even going to be good at it, or if I'm just going to struggle through it like I did with Dark Souls 3. I'm just kind of hoping that my experience with Dark Souls 3 gives me a little bit of a boost in my skills. We'll see. And you guys will see that before you see this commentary on it. So let this be kind of a record of how my thoughts reflect on preparing for this stream. I also just finished up Fallout 2 this week. Very exciting for me. I'm wondering if I should just go back and do another episode where it's kind of like the epilogue, where I go through some of the things that I missed, and Misan has a little bit of a compensation for his lack of intelligence in the beginning. Oh no! It's okay, we got a checkpoint, I think. Yeah. This game was much better with checkpoints. Less risk of punishment for being bad at the game. That was kind of unnecessary, that little swing shot there, but whatever. And those platforms were totally unnecessary. But yeah, no. Besides all of that, I'm probably on my honeymoon around the time of this episode uploading, and so I'm relying on my backlog now to keep you all entertained. I'm still debating currently if I want to add an extra little series to that backlog. I don't think I'll be able to. I've probably talked about this in a couple of other episodes of other shows, or other series, I mean. Fallout 2 takes a long time to edit. It's very labor-intensive on the editing side. That's because there are a lot of breaks, a lot of periods where nothing is happening, and I kind of rely on myself to fill in those gaps later on. But, I mean, I can't do that unless I play the game for a long time and then kind of fill in the gaps later to make it, 30 minutes or so. And I know I could make the episode shorter, but I would rather not. It's a whole experience. This is our first boss in a while. It's kind of a bullet sponge, but it's not that bad. This is doing nothing to it. The lava whip, as I called it. I think a weapon like this, when we're not surrounded by enemies, would be better to use in first person. No! Oh my god, we were so close! Alright, well, let's try that again. As it turns out, the sniper rifle is absolutely goated. You don't really need a crosshair to show you where it's going to shoot. It just kind of shoots straight in front of you, so you can no-scope enemies pretty easily with this thing. But yeah, we're pretty much almost done with this boss again, thanks to that. It's probably going to level up again. There we go. See you later. No, see you never. Got him. Anyways, now we'll move on. It's been our first boss in a while. A little bit more fun than the rest of this planet.
Check it out. Looks like somebody's a big fan of Courtney Gears.
Courtney who?
Come on, remember that bombshell handing out prizes on Annihilation Nation?
Ah, yes. Her specifications were remarkable.
Yeah, well, she's not the hottest pop star in the galaxy because of her singing.
That is odd. It appears this computer was recently used to edit one of her music videos.
Oh, let's watch it! I mean, it may contain a clue or something.
Smooth. I hope I'm not about to be copyrighted for this. This sounds like a fully developed song.
Are you feeling me, robots?
And why are are they animated like that?
Future, now what do I see? Robots going crazy across the galaxy. Can't stand organics.
I guess they were really going for late 90s, early 2000s Britney Spears robot version or something.
You wanna be free? Then shout with me, yeah!
Alright, well,
This goes out to
that's what they wanted to do. That's what they accomplished.
It's time for you and me to rise up and
Wait a minute, this song sounds a little bit malicious.
we dominate. Won't you feel great when we exterminate
Hang on, are they just like spelling out their plan?
life?
Oh no. Oh.
Miss Gears may be in league with Dr. Nefarious.
Yeah, who knew? She always seems so sweet and innocent in her videos. Well, except for that one with the...
She might possess information about what Nefarious is planning.
Okay.
Oh, right. And if we win that grand prize on Annihilation Nation, we'll get another chance to talk to her.
So Ratchet's seen a few of her videos. Wonder what the reason for that is. Whoa, the platforming here is brutal. Oh my god. Those platforms are tiny. Yeah, I'm not sure if that song is gonna get copyrighted or not. It's part of the game, so maybe not. I don't know. I mean, it's not really a real song, so... In any case, if the video suddenly went silent there, you know what happened. I've never had to deal with a copyright strike before, but I've heard that it's quite a nuisance and takes away a lot of the fun of some videos. I mean, there have been a few times where I wanted to use, like, you know, like the Giga Chad meme with the song by Bring Me the Horizon. I forget what song it's called. I mean, I forget what the title of the song is. I'm sorry, I'm not a true fan. But, it's an iconic meme, and can't do it, because copyrights. I'm sure they don't even mind. But, you know, record companies and such, they're pretty brutal. Can't fight them. They got legal teams like I have video games. Nice. The music in this place is like... I remember this music was stuck in my head when I was little. It's extremely iconic Ratchet and Clank music. I love it. It sounds just like music from the first game. We have kind of a mix in this game of kind of new sounding music and the classic style. It's good stuff. Probably calling back because we're back in Ratchet's original galaxy. But yeah, it's all good. Oh, I didn't need to open that yet. I wasn't ready. This thing is strong. It's an early game weapon too. We bought it like while we were in the arena the first time. And we're only on like the 7th planet, I think. But yeah, man, this thing is good to have. Nice. Those guys are not strong. Boy, this thing is just overpowered. Oops. Good thing they can't see me when I'm not shooting at them directly, I guess. Whoop. Almost forgot about that guy. Very nice. Serotonin, the game continues. We are leveling up our weapons like nobody's business. We've already had two or three level ups happen in this one. I think 2. But yeah.
Sector 8 for immediate
Serotonin, the game
execution.
continues.
Thank you for your cooperation.
Oh, whoops, I thought I had the... Wait, oh, it's out of ammo? No, okay. I was like, why isn't it charging? Alright, there's my favorite thing in the world. Oh. something kind of cool that they did in this one. We don't actually have to have the hyper shot out. If you've noticed, I had it in my quick select bar and now it's gone. But look, if I jump close to the swing shot, it'll automatically equip and then unequip. So that's pretty cool. They didn't do that in the other game. You had to manually equip all of your gadgets. And now my favorite puzzles. They could have just given me some, but yeah, in any case, worry not, I got your back, and I got my hand on fast forward right now. You don't have to sit through this nearly as long as I have to. And for anybody watching despite this stupid minigame, I really appreciate it. Thanks. Thanks for toughing it out with me. Let's use this one. It is getting hot in my room again. It's one of those days where I think it's over 30 degrees outside today, and I have to keep my door closed because they're doing work outside. I've got the windows open so that there's a breeze flowing through for me, so... And I am dying in here. Oh my god. This room is like an oven. By the way, some crazy stuff happened to me this week. I was debating whether I wanted to talk about it right away or save it for another episode, but I mean, it's as relevant as it's gonna be. Basically, my table exploded. I didn't know that glass tables would explode. And regardless, I take very good care of my furniture. I was making sure not to scratch anything or leave any hot beverages on them, because, you know, it's super easy to damage furniture, and it's not that cheap to replace. And basically, I was asleep. It was about 6:25 in the morning. Sun was barely coming up, and I hear, like, the loudest crash I've ever heard. I thought that someone was trying to break into my place, and I got scared, but I, like, shot out of bed, and I was like, hey, like, I started making noise, because I was like, gotta scare him away. If somebody's in here, gotta get him out of here. And I rushed out. Like, I rushed out of the room, and I was looking around, and I was like, what? I hear, like, dripping. What is this? Like, what's going on? I hear dripping, but I don't see anything dripping. There's no, like, hole in the floor, hole in the wall. Nothing indicating why there should be this, like, weird dripping sound. And Miso, like, darted into my room at that point. She was having none of it. I was like, wow, some guard dog you are. And then I noticed just a ton of glass on the floor in our dining room. And the dining room has a window next to it. So I immediately was like, oh my god, somebody broke our window. They broke our window. Like, there's glass everywhere. So I went outside to see if anybody was still there, or if anybody witnessed anything, you know? And I was looking around, and then I looked at the window, and I was like, wait a minute. The window's still in one piece. What is all this glass then? And I went back to the dining room, and I looked around. And I'm not sure how everybody else's mind works, but the way that mine works is that I just kind of assume that things are there. If something has never moved or never been moved before, or for a long time, my brain just kind of automatically assumes that it's there, especially when I'm tired. And so I was looking around and I was like, the tables here, the countertops, you know, for some reason my brain pictures a table as permanent stationary furniture. So I didn't even notice that it wasn't actually there. I just saw the frame. And then after a moment of staring at it, I was like, wait a minute, the table is gone. And it was in fact gone. the entire top of the table shattered into thousands of pieces. I wish I was exaggerating when I say that, but it was... Oh no, come on. Alright, well, at least it's a little bit challenging now, I guess. But yeah, no, table was gone. I was very shocked. My wife was very shocked. We couldn't quite piece together what had happened. And then after thinking about it for a second, I was like, wait a minute. Like, we didn't leave any hot beverages on it or anything, right? There was no, like, metal in contact with it or anything. Just, like, it just shattered out of nowhere. And then my wife said that maybe it was because of the weather recently. But tempered glass used in furniture, it should be built to withstand that kind of thing, right? And I mean, it's never been a problem before.
This terminal should give us high-level access to all of Nefarious's project files. I found something. I am afraid it does not look good.
Bio-obliterator? Huh. I see what you mean. What exactly does it do?
That information has been deleted.
Uh-oh. Well, where is this thing?
Location unknown. However, a large transport vessel left this facility yesterday. It was headed for the Obani moon system.
The Obani moons, huh? Well, we better check it out.
Okay. Bio-obliterator? I guess we can assume that it obliterates bioorganisms? Maybe.
How do you work this camera, whatchamacallit? Whoops. That's a bummer. Ouch! Hey, Ratchet, what's up?
Hi, Skid. Can we talk to Sasha?
Sasha and Quark are meeting with the president, man. They left me in charge of the ship.
What? I see. Well, is Al there?
He's out to lunch.
Helga?
In the sauna.
Quark's monkey, perhaps.
Damn,
Just tell
Clank.
Sasha that Clank and I are checking out a lead on the Obani moons.
The Obani moons? Sounds like you guys could use some backup. I'll grab my gear and meet you there.
No. Great.
Well, thank God Skid's got our back. We got nothing to worry about, I guess. Okay, looks like we gotta use the refractor here. Yeah, this planet was kind of like a puzzle planet. But yeah, anyways, table's gone. We were trying to figure out how it happened. I assume that it's because of the way that the weather's been lately. Very humid, very hot. It goes from hot to cold over the course of like 2 days. And that probably stressed the glass. But you would think that a table being sold in a temperate climate region would be made with glass that can withstand something like that, right? So we're basically trying to get in touch with the company that sold us this table, and I mean, if nothing ends up working out, then you'll hear it from me, you know. I will highly recommend against buying from this company because, not to be a Karen about it or anything, but like, we have Miso. Miso's very curious, and if she ate glass, that would not only do some pretty serious damage to her, but it may kill her. We don't have kids, but imagine somebody who does have kids having to deal with something like this. It's not okay. But yeah, anyways, so I'm gonna be in touch with that company, and I will let you guys know if things don't work out to not buy from them, because with whatever sphere of influence I have, I want to help you guys not make the same mistakes that I've made. And on top of that, we gotta do something about businesses like this, because businesses make a lot of money. Big businesses make a lot of money. And they can afford to deal with things like this. Whether it's paying for better materials when they're constructing their products, whether it's spending a little bit more on, you know, quality control so that the product comes out the way that it's intended to. or even whether it's just like covering customers when something like this happens, it's a minimal loss overall for the company. And it could be avoided if they just spent a little bit more trying to make a product that actually works, you know? And that's what I want to encourage. Same thing with video games. I will speak highly of games that I appreciate, that I enjoy, whether they're old or new, as long as I feel that they are well made and actually fun to play without having some kind of like money-focused mechanic or something, like, you know, gacha games or something, where you literally just pay, get JPGs or GIF files, and, you know, and that's the game. Wow, what a good time. But yeah, I'd like to do the same in other aspects of my life too. Help you guys out. And if you feel like you ever got taken advantage of by a company, everybody needs to embolden each other to actually take action against that kind of stuff, you know? Because if we don't, who gets away with it? Who gets the money out of their mistake, you know? And who really pays for it? At the end of the day, most of the time, it's you and me. And we want to discourage that kind of thing, because that's America, baby. We don't like something, we change it. Same should apply for corporations taking advantage of people like you and me. Anyways, I'll get off my high horse. That's about all we can fit into today's episode. It's a little bit of a shorter one, I'm sorry. But, I gotta take a break. It's hot as hell in here. I will see you guys on the next episode, alright? And, hope you enjoyed this episode. Don't forget to like and subscribe if you had a good time watching, if you want to see more Ratchet and Clank in the future. And, yeah, we'll pick up from here on the next one. Have a good one. Bye.